Hello and welcome back to EFD. The new year's approaching and today we're giving you 10 players to watch out for in 2019. Here we go. 10. Christian Pulisic. With a contract ending in 2020, it seems that next summer we'll see Christian Pulisic finally depart Dortmund, and it may come at the perfect time. As good as the American is, he has stalled since Thomas Tuchel left West Germany, with his rate of 0.4 expected goals and assists per game actually down on 0.5 he managed 2 seasons ago. The explosion of Jadon Sancho and even the form of Paco Alcacer and Jacob Brun Larsen have almost pushed Pulisic out of the spotlight at Dortmund. Last season, he ranked 4th in the Bundesliga for completed dribbles per match, and this year he's first, albeit in only 350 minutes. With over 40 passes a game, he is more involved in play than Royce, and his XG chain, that's the total of XG of all passing sequences he is a part of, is the same as Sancho's, showing that Pulisic is the funnel all of Dortmund's attacks go through. With Bayern, Liverpool and Chelsea linked at a reported price tag of 70 million euros, Christian Pulisic is likely to be one of the biggest transfers of next summer and will represent the future of one of Europe's greatest clubs, just not Borussia Dortmund. 9. Pablo Sarabia. Sitting in second, ahead of Atleti on goal difference and 2 points above Real Madrid, we'd normally be inclined to predict Sevilla 4th place at the end of the season and praise them for their success. But this season Atletico have struggled, ranking 13th in La Liga for shots per game and 15th for shots on target, while Real Madrid have lost 5 of their opening 16 matches and seem to lurch from disaster to disaster. In such a season, 1 or 2 stars can make the difference, and Sevilla have several. Andre Silva, Wissam Ben Yedder and Pablo Sarabia are all among the top 10 scorers in La Liga, while Sarabia also has 6 assists, giving him 12 goal involvements in 1,300 minutes. And that's the same output as Antoine Griezmann in less playing time. With 2.6 shots a game and 2.4 key passes, the 26-year-old is on the hottest run of his career, and the quality of both has improved as well, with the attacking midfielders' expected goals and expected assists per 90 leaping up from an already good 0.5 to a staggering 0.8. The improvements brought by coach Pablo Machín means that even Barcelona look catchable, and if Sevilla can finish in the top 2, it will be the first time since 1956, while a title would be only their second ever. Sarabia could be the key. 8. Matthijs de Ligt. An obvious candidate at 8, but possibly the most sought-after centre-back we've seen at the top level, Matthijs de Ligt is only 19, but his playing style is old. In many ways, the young Dutchman seems similar to Orange great Ronald Koeman. A brilliant distributor from the back, who was also tough as nails and a goal threat, as de Ligt's bonkers tally of nearly 2 shots a game in the Eredivisie confirms. So far, de Ligt has 2 goals and 1 assist, but he does his real job well too, succeeding with 77% of the tackles he's attempted since becoming a senior player. Pretty impressive given that he has faced Bayern Munich twice this season alone. And he doesn't have the usual weaknesses of young defenders, standing at 6'2" and at 89 kg, weighing just 3 kg less than his international partner, Virgil van Dijk. This is a player physically equipped for any challenge that comes his way. With a great turn of pace too, de Ligt would be an asset to any side, but especially a pressing team which needs strength on the ball, racking up more than 70 passes a game with 92% accuracy and even completed nearly 4 long balls a match. Will it be Barcelona, Juventus or Man City? We're sure to find out this summer. 7. Brahim Diaz. Once regarded as the brightest jewel in Manchester City's academy, 19-year-old Brahim Diaz instead seems certain to join Jadon Sancho and Ronnie Lopez among the citizens' biggest regrets. The Spaniard joined from Malaga in 2013 after the Sky Blues had failed with another move for a Spanish midfielder from the Andalusian side, Isco, but after 5 years has just 14 appearances to his name at the Etihad. That's disappointing, given that Diaz played for Malaga's under-19s as a 13-year-old, and in the time he's been at the club, City have added Sterling, Sane, Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne and even Zinchenko in attacking midfield positions. Intelligently, Diaz has responded by refusing to agree a new contract, and he still expires in 2019, meaning he has his pick of Europe's elite as his next destination. And to make matters worse, Diaz's agent, the man brokering the youngster's departure, is none other than Pep Guardiola's brother, Pere. Real Madrid currently seem the frontrunners for the versatile attacker, with Los Blancos apparently so desperate to land a teenager that they are willing to spend 12 million euros to bring him in this January. If Diaz arrives at Madrid desperate for solutions and willing to try anything, he could re-establish himself as a star in the making before the season ends. 6. Cengiz Under. 7 goals and an assist in 15 starts last season was an impressive way for then 20-year-old Cengiz Under to announce himself in the top league, and the Roma youngster looks to have maintained that level so far this term. He has already been involved in 5 goals with 2.6 shots a game and 2 key passes, strong output for such a young player in a tough division. Currently, the wide man ranks 5th in Roma's squad for expected goals plus assists per 90 minutes, and only Stefan El Shaarawy and Alexander Kolarov have contributed to more goals than he has. Under adds 1.6 dribbles a match, hardly an amazing number, but second best in his team, and he's rarely dispossessed either, losing the ball just once a game, while even an imposing forward like Edin Dzeko is at around 1.5. With fast young wingers always commanding big fees, Under will need to have a strong end to the season for someone to offer enough to tempt Roma. But he is 3 years away from his prime, and already an extremely useful player for a Champions League club. Not just one to watch, but probably for years to come. 5. Andreas Christensen. Obviously, only one side can sign Matthijs de Ligt, but the search for top quality centre-backs is more frantic than ever, and yet Chelsea are happy to let Andreas Christensen rot on their bench. The Dane had an excellent season under Antonio Conte in 2017-18, featuring in a 3 and a 4, but the arrival of Maurizio Sarri has pushed the 22-year-old down to the bench, and Barcelona and Manchester United are already rumoured to have made inquiries as to his availability. Chelsea are likely to resist a mid-season sell, but they could cash in during the summer, as FIFA's new rules limiting loans restrict their ability to spin a profit off their talented youngsters and force sales. But Christensen is a rare talent. Though he's played just 90 Premier League minutes in 2018-19, last year he completed 3 tackles and interceptions a game, while rarely giving away fouls, with just 8 in 27 appearances. Meanwhile, he won 66% of his aerial duels and averaged 3 accurate long balls a match with a strong 70% accuracy. Too good to stay on the sidelines, and at a time in his career where he needs to play as much as possible, the defender's patience has reportedly run out, and his talent could take him anywhere in the world. 4. Ryan Fraser. You can keep Eden Hazard, Raheem Sterling and David Silva. At the time of writing, Ryan Fraser is the best creator in the Premier League, with 6.9 expected assists after 17 game weeks. That's translated into 7 actual assists, and overall the tiny Scotsman has 11 goal involvements in under 1,500 minutes, more than Sadio Mane on 8 and Roberto Firmino on 7. Now 24, Fraser's baseline numbers have seen a marginal improvement from last year, with 2.4 key passes up from 2, but the quality of chances he makes is much better. Whereas he managed 0.2 expected goals and assists per 90 minutes in 2017-18, essentially a 21% chance of being involved in a goal each game, he is now at 0.6, the same as Dele Alli. And interestingly, he looks nothing like other wingers in the stats. With 74 dribbles completed in 129 league appearances, he rarely tries to beat his man, but as a result, he rarely loses the ball either, getting dispossessed under once a game this season. Instead, he's got heavy involvement in play, averaging more passes per game than Wilson, King or Brooks in the Bournemouth attack, and helping connect the midfield to the attack in the absence of Lewis Cook. Homegrown and just hitting his prime, Fraser could attract suitors in the summer, if, as it seems likely, he helps Bournemouth to a record high finish. 3. Jean-Kevin Augustin. With 4 shots from inside the box and 10 goals in 14 starts for Leipzig this season, it seems like a matter of time until the Wings Red Bull gave Timo Werner carry him out of East Germany. And it's easy to wonder where Ralf Rangnick's side will find a replacement for such a talent. Fortunately, they may already have the perfect man sitting on their bench. Jean-Kevin Augustin has been in and out of this side since joining from PSG in 2017. Primarily a centre forward, he can also play on the wings, and though he has been limited to 31 RB starts across the league and European competitions, he has scored 17 and assisted 6 in that time, averaging around 2 shots from inside the box and 2 dribbles per 90. Expected goals back the numbers up, as he ranked 2nd in Leipzig's squad last season for expected total contributions behind Werner, despite playing only 42% of the available minutes. His super sub role has seen Everton linked with a €40 million move for the Frenchman, but it seems unlikely that he'll be allowed to leave unless the money is truly obscene. Instead, expect Augustin to become the Bundesliga's next superstar in 2019. 2. Houssem Aouar. Last summer, Tanguy Ndombele got all the attention in Lyon's midfield, and with good reason, after a stunning debut campaign for Les Gonnes. But the club's first choice midfielder are all 21 and under, and Lyon's entertaining style has brought the praise the way of Lucas Toussaint and Houssem Aouar, the youngest and the most attacking of the 3. A Champions League starter at the age of 20, Aouar has made a big step up from 2017-18, and after 1,300 league minutes, just 54% of his total from last season, he has matched his goal tally of 6, while maintaining his expected assist rate from the previous year. That brings him to an expectation of almost a goal every other game, staggering for a midfielder, and his tally of almost 3 shots per 90 is the kind of number you'd see from a genuine forward. He has also shown the ability to up his game in Europe, with 2 dribbles a match in Ligue 1 rising to 3 in the UCL, and success rate going from 60% to 77%. With a healthy work rate seeing him contribute 3 tackles and interceptions per 90, pretty impressive on a team with 58% possession. Aouar is unsurprisingly being linked to Arsenal and Manchester City, and the France call-up is surely approaching. The youngster could set the midfield template for years to come. 1. Paul Pogba. Yes, this is obvious, but is there any player more likely to define 2019 than Paul Pogba? The Frenchman has outlasted Jose Mourinho at Manchester United, but rumours that the club will seek to sell him persist, and he is destined either to become the centrepiece of the new Red Devils side or to find another super club where his incredible talents are both appreciated and maximised. Yet to turn 26, Pogba had a brilliant World Cup in 2018, but his numbers took another tumble after his return to Old Trafford. He now wins the ball back only 1.5 times a game, a figure which was once 5.3 in his Juventus days, and he completes 2 dribbles a match, down from 3 as recently as last season. However, chance creation still remains strong, and believe it or not, his rate of 0.6 expected goals plus expected assists per 90 minutes is his best in his last 5 seasons. Suggesting that the arrival of an attack-focused coach at United could trigger an upward surge in both Pogba's stats and United's spot in the standings. If he is sold, the midfielder is sure to fetch Ed Woodward a handsome profit on his €100 million investment, though the possibility of seeing the academy product flourish at Real Madrid or back in Italy might sour the taste a little. Either way, we hope that 2019 sees Pogba given the opportunity to make the most of his undoubted class and shame his doubters at last. So that was 10 players to watch out for in 2019. If you think we've missed anyone out, comment below. And as always, if you like what you see, go check out Transfer Talk and all our new content on FDFC. And as always, like and subscribe.